Hey y'all, this is Driver. So we're gonna do some more older content on World of Warcraft, and as you probably noticed from the title, we're gonna be going to Maraudon. And like we always do, we're gonna start here on the WowHub website and just kind of do a quick glance. I will leave a link to this down below, but if you want to look at this or any other ones and you don't use the link or don't have a link of some sort, you go to database. There's a lot of information here, but we're mainly looking at instances. We're in Classic over at 10, and there's Maraudon there. And we're going to be going through these as we get to them. So, but anyhow, I've got this pulled up for us. I'm not going to read over all this. This is just kind of an idea of what you're getting into, so you're more than welcome to go read this. It shows your final boss here, which is Princess Theretis. A nice map to look at the instance. Now, for this one, it's pretty well flat for somewhat, I guess you could call it. So we're able to see the whole instance here. Some places don't. They're multi-level, so the picture might throw you off. So we have 8 bosses or 8 encounters, however you'd like to call it. And this gives you a little overlook of each boss, where they came from, that sort of thing. Down here, we're going to look at drops. From everything that I've looked at scrolling through this list, it looks like this is just going to be a transmog run only. I'm not seeing any toys or pets or anything like that. So nothing there. There are, not objects, we're going to quests. There are 6 quests in here that can be done. Almost looks like 7, but it's illusion of the eyes. Um, 3 things that do start quests, which is going to be collecting these 3 items here, and your rewards for your quest, which are those items there, which is still transmog items, and then your achievement, which is just for defeating the final boss and getting the achievement from Maraudon. So there's also, I had noticed here when I was looking earlier, and that there is fishing listed here, and I've never noticed the fishing. I don't usually look any further than the achievements, to be honest. So, but there's supposed to be stuff for fishing in here. I'm not going to fool with this, but feel free to give it a try. I've never tried to fish in an instance that I can recall of. If I have, it's been a very, very long time. But so there's that. So, but anyhow, this is just a great place that you can start with getting an idea for an instance that you're unfamiliar with, or if you need to refresh. Um, Another thing I want to make a quick note of here, you'll notice that these are broken into 4 separate areas. So um, they broke it down into separate areas to kind of help with confusion because of the mass majority of how this is all spread out. So, but it's still pretty simple. You'll be able to find all your bosses. So, with all that being until, guys, let's jump into this. I'll see you in a sec. All right, so we are in the game now, and we are right outside the entrance here for Maraudon. You got the doorway right here. These guys aren't really going to bother you. They're level 30s, so they're really no issue. So we're going to pull up map real quick. I did the lazy thing. I'm on my mage. So on mages, you can teleport here to Thermal Isle. I know at least I have it. I don't remember how I got it. It might have been just part of your portal training. So anyhow, you have a portal there that you can do, and I did the lazy thing. I hit the flight path in Theramore and closed that by accident, and I flew over to Thargod's camp. Now, depending upon what you're doing and all that stuff, it wasn't much money to fly there. But to show you, let me back out. When it flew me like this, up this direction, and it was a lot longer flight than just flying straight across. So I would have preferred to manually fly that. But the only reason I did that was that way I could step away and go get a drink. Also, as a mage, you could port over to use your portal to go over to Darnassus up here, if you so choose. Or you could have took the boat over there as well if you do not have a mage or you're not playing your mage, and then just finding your way to here. The other fast way would have been to, for the Alliance, that is, would have been to flew from Stormwind down to Booty Bay, caught the boat over here to Ratchet, which is about right here, and then flew over anyways. So that's just some options I had to get here, and it's all really up to you. I only play Alliance for the most part, so I'm sorry for anybody that plays Horde. I don't know your fast ways around. I would assume probably the fastest way would be here in Mulgore is to go to Thunder Bluff and then just manually fly or grab a flight path. So anyways, let's go ahead and get on in this place. So, come on. There we go. For some reason it wouldn't open the door because I was still hovering in the air. Like I said, most of these guys are not really going to fool with you. If we look at the map, there is a little bit of a path. It's not as clear as you'd like for it to be, but it circles around and down and around and all that stuff. This is kind of like a normal thing back in Classic or Vanilla, so to speak. So I just cruise along, and most of these guys are not going to even hurt me, so I'm not too worried about it. I can either kill them before I walk through the portal. Most of them are going to disappear on me anyways, like those guys are just saying the heck with you. It's all up to you. You can go through. Most of the time I just DPS them. You know, it's free loot. It's easy to do. So, but yeah, you just kind of cruise through here and do your thing. Look at your map and figure out which way to go. Because even me, I still get lost. This is part of my rotation of old dungeons that I like to run. You know, for hunters, or anybody that has skinning can skin those there. So it's all up to how you want to play. You know, do you, basically. But as far as these guys attacking you, unless you're level 30, you know, you might want to be careful with that. But other than that, there's not really a big deal. I apologize, I'm pulling the map up quite a bit, but I do this fair amount sometimes when I'm running into places. I just makes it a little bit easier to find out where I'm going. You got any speed boost that you can use? Go for it. Almost speed boosted myself right off that deal. I made a wrong turn. You go down here. Like I said, it doesn't take much to get lost. You know, just navigate your way through. Use this map to your abilities. You know, it's there for you to use. So, and then you'll eventually just find the entrance. And I don't know why it's saying I'm just now discovering it, because I know I've been here on the mage, but it's been a long time, so they've changed a lot of that. All right, so now we're in. As you see, this is the map we were looking at on Wowhead, and we're just going to navigate the course, and we're going to hit the bosses on the way. I've decided that for the video's sake, I will not be worrying about killing every single ad. I normally do just for the extra loot, sometimes for skinning or things like that. I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to just cruise through here. We'll just kill whatever we need to kill and get done with it. So there is some drop on other stuff. That. See any other quest givers. Always keep an eye out for quest givers. You never know. You never know what you'll find in here. But so as you see, I've got a lot of stuff here that I can do. Stuff I haven't collected, and we're not going to go over that today. But the main focus is just running through here. Navigating. Remember if I can go this way. That way. Let me go this way. Do need to go to our right. I think it circles and goes around that way. We're just gonna keep cruising along. We'll look for anybody that looks like a boss while on along our way. So that'd be a boss there. Being that we're in a dungeon, they will more than likely follow us the whole way, but we'll just see how it goes. Not too worried about it. They're not really hurting me. They are slowing me down a little bit, so if I see that becoming an issue, I'll stop and just deal with it. Let's see, I think we sneak through here. so our boss is going to be in this room. I think there's actually 2 of them. Let's deal with all these. Get everybody all stacked up here. Take care of those. That's a lot of loot right there. So if you see down in the bottom right of my screen, you can herb these, the little flower guys. You can do herbing on those. So I'm going to zoom myself in a little bit. I'm getting tired of rubbing my head on the ceiling there. And there's a boss right there. There's Noxian. So we'll go over and take care of him. And I believe there's a second boss in this room. We'll go over here. We'll deal with him. Get rid of all them while we're at it. Alright, picked up something I didn't have. I thought there was a second boss in this room, but it appears that there's not. I'm hoping I didn't run past a boss. I missed it. So we'll just carry on. Rid of all them so I can look at the map. Okay, it's this way we gotta go. And I also decided to turn the music back on. I'm hoping it's not too loud. So there's our next boss. There's Razor Lash. And there's the completion for the quest. We'll go ahead and do that. See anybody else giving out a quest? I may have done most of the quest here, so. Now we just need to go out here to Poison Falls. I believe that kind of turns into a second sector down there. And we might see some more once we get into Poison Falls. Nope, you're not. This way, here we go. Easy to get lost in some of these places, guys. Of course, I could have been just looking at my mini map instead of popping that map like that. Here's Poison Falls. So, a couple different ways that you can do this. There are some bosses down, I believe, down this direction. So we're gonna do, instead of no, like I said, normally I would go through and take care of all these, just make the whole loop. And there's a way that carries on up there, and there's a way down this direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit here. And I'm going to use my slow fall. We're going to go this way. I believe that there's a boss down this direction. We'll just cruise down this way. Take care of that boss. And you can walk in this water; it won't hurt nothing. Won't hurt you at all. Think of it like Mountain Dew; it does you good. I don't think this is a boss, is he? Counts as a boss. Let's go up here and. It was a boss. Thought so. As you see, now we're going further down into here. So in theory, I mean, you've got 2 choices of how you run this place. You can, it won't let me do it. When we're looking at the map here, this area back up here, you could have done that first and then came back over here, or do all this and then go back. It's lengthy either way you do it, but unfortunately we're going to go back because I actually forgot that how far this goes down in here. We're going to go back this direction, and we're going to go take care of these over here. We should have done that first, and that is my fault. I'm not too worried about these guys. Let's, we need to get on the other side of that there. We're just going to drag these guys with us. So that was my fault. Should have just carried on. Come on, you guys, you can keep up. Go. I think I might take care of a couple of them here in a second. Actually, about now it looks good. I believe these aren't our bosses. Those are just regular tricksters. As you look at the map, you'll see bosses. There's a boss right there. So there's actually an exit here. The other way might have been better if you're just looking to be able to exit at the end, but it's easier to hurt out. You keep on cruising. We gotta listen to these guys. We'll deal with them. This guy up. We're gonna deal with everybody here. Let everybody get caught up. These two are being a little slow. We still got guys following us. Jeez, oh Pete. Sometimes it's better just take them as you go. You don't deal with that. But it is what it is. So you're going to come over here, and in this room here, you got a boss just standing right here. Also, you got a couple of ads. You got them guys, they little shadow guys, and a boss. There's more stuff that I didn't have. All right, continue on. As you can tell, this is a pretty big place. Oh, I got 1 out of 3 of those. That's all right. This way. I don't think there's really anything. You can go down there. Right. You can go down here, but I don't think there's anything down there other than just some ads. So if you want to do a full clear, you can go down there and get them. We got one up here that'll be on our left. Come on. Oh, come on. You guys ain't gonna follow? Because there's our next boss here, Gizlock. Actually, Tinkerer Gizlock. He's done. Continue on here. Actually, no, that's our last boss. So if you continue on down this path, you can eventually get to the exit if you want. So, but we're gonna head back. hoping that that music is not too loud, guys. Actually, just for my ears alone. Bear with me just a hot second here. The music was getting a little loud to me, at least, and I don't want it to be too loud for y'all. So, oops, I fall in a hole. That wouldn't be cool. Actually, we're gonna cut across here. We don't really need to go this way, but we are going to. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use my slow fall. Oh, never mind, I got stunned. Alright. Deal with him and then do our slow fall. There we go. Just save ourselves a little bit of time for video's sake. The nice thing about here is that you ain't got to worry about these guys, little turtles. You can skin them if you're a skinner. So I usually skin them just for the extra leather. I'm already here. Now, I've ran this dungeon a couple different ways in the past. Say I have jumped off of here. Yes. You can jump off of here and go through here and come out over here and just kind of do a big circle. You don't have to do that, but you can do that. We're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it this way. We're going to just run this direction and just stick to the trails over here instead. I believe you can skin those snakes, these borers. Yeah, it's just a lot of navigating, guys. This place, it takes a while for me to usually run it just because I clear everything. Excuse the language. You gotta go swimming. So where we're at right now, and that's why I'm saying you can do this, it does shorten it. I'm gonna walk out here real quick. Normally we don't need to, but I'm gonna go out here real quick. We were just standing right up there. So you could literally jump down here and go through here to save yourself a little time, if you'd like. It depends upon if you want to do a full clear or not. I wanted to show you that direction though. So. Back here. Excuse me, gentlemen. Sneaking through. I believe these are skinnable as well. Whole army here with me. This guy with us. Set the brakes here. reason, I'm having to manually loot that stuff. We actually missed a boss here. We missed landslide. Did we? No, landslide is this direction. Sorry, guys. Like I said, this place can be a maze. The good thing is that when you look at the map here, there's a reason I keep looking at the map. When they're defeated, their icon gets grayed out or blacked out with an X beside it. Kind of helps you define who you have and haven't killed yet. Boss we're going for, it's just around here. I just didn't want them to follow us. There's landslide. Falls over pretty easy. If I'm remembering correctly, we're gonna have to, I mean, I have slow fall, so I can just easily glide back down to down there. So I don't believe, I kind of want to show you this as normal as I can without all the slow fall and fancy tricks. So we'll just go ahead and walk it, guys. I do want to speed this video up as much as I can, but I don't want to miss out something that would be important to somebody that can't do a slow fall or can't handle a fall damage like that. So if I'm remembering right, let's see where we're at here. I think we go this way. Okay, so while recording the video, I goofed. I'm cutting out a part of this, so we actually just came from up there. That's where we just killed, I believe that was Rock Fist? No, it was Landslide. We just killed Landslide up there. And I ran down this way and went that way like an idiot, went the wrong direction. So now we're back on track again, so we're just going to continue on. Many times I've ran this place, you'd think I'd have it mapped out in the back of my head. Now, just go down here, and we take care of our final boss. And this is the actual final boss for the instance, but there's also an actual bonus as well. You don't have to do it, and but I am gonna take you guys and show you. But this here is our final boss. The beautiful priestess. Very beautiful, right? And I don't want to spoil any quests, but this would be an ending quest right here. It actually shows that it's incomplete. So apparently didn't pick it up or some sort. So, but that's not the big worry on that. So, like I said, there's another boss, and that boss is down here. This is Rot Grip. It's a pretty easy boss to deal with. What I found the easiest thing to do, you can do this one of two ways. You can either go swimming, or you can do like I'm gonna do. But I'm just gonna jump off the edge. So, good thing is you're just jumping into water, so it's not going to kill you. Now, if you really wanted to, as you see this archway up here, that's an archway we crossed. You could do that, but then it's hard to get back up that way. So, and the guy we're looking for is actually right here. Sometimes you got to swim around and look for him, but that's him right there. And he's another boss as well. So he's just more or less a bonus boss there for you. was something on that one I needed as well. And that's pretty much it. From here, you can swim this direction just to get on ground if you need to, for any reasons, I suppose. I'll show you this direction real fast. You don't have to. You should be able to berth out from in the water, but everybody has their way of doing things. Maybe you want to go up here and look at your bags and reminisce on all the junk you collected. And that there, folks, is that boss. That's it. So, or the instance, I'm sorry. More than just that boss, but the whole instance. So, that is Maraudon, guys. Probably still a lengthier video, kind of like No Mare Again, the last video on World of Warcraft. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. I am going to end this video, and I'm going to hearth out, and I'm going to clean my bags out, and get this video edited up for you guys and get it up, and then we'll do another one here soon. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. See you.